What's up guys, welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. In today's video we're going to be talking about the game's official ESRB rating and description. So the ESRB, or the rating software board in the United States, has actually officially released their new rating for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So as we all know, this game will be rated M. It is rated M for mature. Basically, I don't think there's a single Call of Duty game that's not, except for maybe I think like some of the earliest ones like COD 2 or something like that, but they say it's rated M for mature, with blood and gore, intense violence, strong language, suggestive themes, use of drugs, in-game content purchases, and users interact. So all that's pretty standard. Of course, it's a Call of Duty game, so it's going to have blood and gore. It's going to have intense violence, strong language. Suggestive themes is kind of interesting. Use of drugs is not. I mean, that's something we've had in Call of Duty games for years. Recently, they added in this like whole new thing called in-game content purchases, which basically means, hey, this game has microtransactions, and then users interact is basically like, hey, you can play multiplayer and interact with other people online. So, you know, that's something to look out for. That, you know, it could either be a good or bad experience, but we're just going to put it on our ratings here. So that's what the game's rated for. And then they also have a description of this about the game and the campaign, because of course, you know, they don't like rate multiplayer and stuff, because multiplayer is like an online thing. You know, you can't really rate multiplayer because you're never going to have like the exact same experience. Like you can do a lobby where nobody says anything, or you can get into a lobby where somebody's shouting racial slurs. So it all just kind of varies. But the description that they say for it, it states that the players will be, quote, saving hostages, escaping/infiltrating war zones, and assaulting enemy compounds. And it also reveals that there's a scene in the campaign that depicts the player's character interrogated/tortured via waterboarding. And also in that same scene, they say a bound prisoner is seen executed. So we've also heard that this game is going to be a very controversial game with a lot of like gritty, intense moments, similar to the No Russian mission from Modern Warfare 2. And they also say that in the campaign, in a cutscene, it even depicts a hostage killed by an explosive vest. Civilians, and they say, quote, including children, are killed by a gas attack. And other moments of the game, they say scenes depict terrorists threatening and in rare instances attacking or shooting young characters. So this is the full quote here of their description for the game. They say, this is a first-person shooter in which players assume the roles of special forces, soldiers, and freedom fighters as they battle terrorists. Players can engage in a variety of combat missions, such as saving hostages, escaping/infiltrating war zones, and assaulting enemy compounds. Characters use machine guns, shotguns, sniper rifles, and explosives to kill enemies in a frantic combat. In some situations, players must quickly determine which characters are terrorists and which are just innocent bystanders. Combat is highlighted by realistic gunfire, screams of pain, and large blood splatter effects. A sniper rifle causes increased damage. Example is decapitation and dismemberment. They say some sequences prompt players to make choices that influence enemy behavior, such as using a pistol to threaten the subject's family during an interrogation. Timing actions include preventing terrorists from shooting hostages. They say failure scenarios may occur. One sequence depicts player's character interrogated/tortured via waterboarding. They say if a player selects certain dialogue options, then a bound prisoner is seen executed. They say cutscenes depict additional acts of violence, such as a hostage killed by an explosive vest, civilians, including children, killed by a gas attack. Some scenes depict terrorists threatening and, in rare instances, attacking or shooting young characters. They say example is a boy being held hostage, young siblings attacked in their home. Players can control their ability to fight back. They say the game includes multiplayer badges that depict illustrations of marijuana leaves and smoking. So apparently in multiplayer there's calling cards and whatever of weed, so hey, smoke up, homie. But they say other illustrations depict close-up angles of partially exposed cleavage and buttocks. And the words FUCK and shit appear in the dialogue. So that is the full description. Kind of interesting. They say they have illustrations of close-up angles of partially exposed cleavage and buttocks. I mean, there's that whole like leak thing about how part of the campaign there's a scene where you actually get to see Captain Price in the nude, which apparently was cut, but kind of interesting though. But yeah, that is the actual description, the ESRB rating. We all know it's going to be rated M, but that is the description for it. It kind of gives us a little insight into the campaign, and also a description as to why the campaign in the game is rated as M for mature. So there you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, give the video a thumbs up. If you have any comments, leave them down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.